Yo, Chief, sikasɛm sɛ yɛanyɛ sikasɛm yi a ɛbɛma yɛn mpanyinfoɔ so na yɛyɛ nkɔraa. High Life Radio and wotie your boy Patrick Berfi sikasɛm program no ɛne yɛde brɛ no every Monday 7 to 9 p.m. every Monday. Yɛbɛstarte a no ka kyerɛ onua bi na ɔno so nka nkyerɛ ne nua bi na yɛmfa nhyehyɛ so. Last week yɛdi holiday kama. This week yɛsa bɛhyɛ so. Ɛwɔ sɛ yɛde sikasɛm toto yie. Nti ka kyerɛ onua bi na ɔno so nka nkyerɛ ne nua bi na yɛmfa nhyehyɛ so. Ampa mbase me nua ba me nso ɛwɔ sɛ yɛhwɛ sikamsɛm yɛyɛ ne yie sikasɛm program no ɛne yɛde brɛ no the boy Patrick Berfi High Life Radio ɛna wotie no yɛtwa yɛn ho aba biem yɛbaeɛ a na yɛde ba abɛhyehyɛ so ɛno so yɛwɔ bi sonko koraa de ma wo ɛyɛ retirement. What is the difference between income and net worth? What is the difference between income and net worth? Yɛmu ɛwura hɔ no ma yɛnim the difference no nti ɛnɛ ɛne biribi yɛbɛhwehwɛ mu sɛneɛ yɛka no yɛtwa yɛn ho aba prɛ wo nua bi bɛka kyerɛ sɛ ɔno nso mprɛ ne nua bi na yɛmfa nhyehyɛ so a ampa yɛahwɛ sikasɛm yi a yɛbɛka akwantuom yɛahwɛ sikasɛm a yɛbɛtumi ahwere yɛdɔfo bi ampa sɛdeɛ mekaeɛ no yɛde bɛhyehyɛ so a no na ɛnɛ yɛ topic no ɛyɛ what is the difference between income and net worth? What is the difference between income and net worth? Asɛne ɛsɛ bi a yɛsi yɛn no yɛma yɛn ho inspiration kakra na yɛmfa nstarte nɛ inspiration a yɛde bɛma yɛn ho kakra no yɛbɛfɛ free ɛyɛ biribi a yɛfrɛ no forgiveness. Obi kora sɛ forgiveness anything. Forgiveness so obi ayɛ obi bibi na hɛte wo so much sɛ wompɛ sɛ wode bɛkyɛ no koraa ɔyɛ obi bi akyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ ya na wɔyɛ w'adwene sɛ wodeɛ womfa nkyɛ no da anaasɛ nyɛ sɛ woayɛ w'adwene bi koraa no a wopɛ sɛ wode kyɛ no so wontimi. Psychologists generally define forgiveness as a conscious, deliberate decision to release feelings of resentment or vengeance towards a person or group who has harmed you, regardless of whether they actually deserve your forgiveness. You sɛ forgiveness ade bi wɔ hɔ a ɛden paa sɛ deɛ nti na ɛyɛ sɛ yɛbɛforgive anaasɛ deɛ nti na ɛyɛ sɛ obi bibia ebegya amanako. Forgiveness enye for nipa na wa harm won and answer the group na wa harm won. Forgiveness for wo na boa. Forgiveness, if you when you forgive someone, you forgiving yourself, because many a times I was that situation my intimi yes akra na intimi move forward. Another one say if forgiving gets you out of victim mode. They be honest, we a victim, we a victim, we a victim. So forgive you, you be now forgiving the pana. It must have mood in the through because as I did piano, oh drain negative things. Ni say the more I would drain negative things, those things no about ho. Say we assist no, the other call out and then the other call out and one about ho. It's the piano. Unforgive obi will be now from unforgive no that's the be woman na ehete wa. The next one in here say forgiveness frees you. It allows you to take your own power back, because obi you be na so find given that they be how drain nipa be it just another nipa no would do so. By the moment I be given nipa no say power na as nipa na je fruit say na de be akodi no ha de be how drain negative things ne sa niam no na back witimi ajewa de. Let's now forgiveness help you to help your health. Negative emotions, energy, and takes toll on your body, mind, and spirit. In the name, just psychologically, your mind, just health, it me account share. But for giving panas animal free. And the last thing say help, your spiritual path. You who say so be a baby na say hey this and fan chini pana. Na ya na hurt yourself. You better try to be forgive you. You forgive you. Saa nneɛma no nyinaa no ɛbɛfiri na yɛnka ho sɛ ɛnyɛ nipa no na yɛforgive no, ɛyɛ yɛn na yɛforgive yourself. Sɛ yɛkae sɛ yɛn na yɛforgive yourself a ɛsɛ ade obiara de ayɛ biara no yɛbɛtumi atry na yɛde aforgive no na yɛ move on with our life. Nti ɛnɛ na kakra yɛwɔ ma yɛn ho wɔ yɛ inspirational talk no. Nti no yɛnhwɛ yɛmfa ɛnɛ topic no mbra na yɛn start nkeka ho asɛm. So and that topic, so they kind what is the difference between income and net worth? Income and net worth. I say, oh shit, program and I say, oh, so questions to be bit me about. Let me the link, no so to us here, episode joining bit me joining or questions so bit me sending it through the chat box, give it to me and some questions. It's you share. You name say idea you pan saying big salary, and I say see we school na and I say yes start bra na yes start a career na keep betimi nya big salary bi and a big income bi na betimi ama ya den ye nya sika ina sana ya na ya adwene no but you home be say real world na sometimes yes na tie because we school we say ka we na nka boom we landed big job which sometimes no happen betimi nya we na. But sometimes I feel we be krana or juma be corner juma kra nye bibi a openi ade. It is so many things happens but in na ya bra and I said the dream hu na say enka you big income na ka solve your financial problems and I say yetimi edi nkunim e wo financially yeah. The thing is say income is good. But yes, income, big income now all of a sudden now you are wealthy, and I say why show me the true picture of our income. No, most of the time, minimum crown, if your numbers be bria, if a crewman we share the income it be making any omo net worth yana entirely be bria. The bottom line is say difference in ya need na wuni panaso. Na bit me amasade no the dream na wo school and I say wo best started bra na wo man who say ka bit me drew baby financial because we landed the big salary job na and I say the big income na job na bit me aboa no you say most of the time no ya na insisa because nipa be etinya big income so no ya na emphasize emma it breaking it down you the difference between the income and the wealth. Right, net worth actually net worth. It's name breaking it down here. The first one, no. So what is income? Income crown anything, income anything. Income bibi a free, and I say if I say aketua a free, adwuma yɛayɛ, nyɛ di adwuma your friend saying regular job and I said 9 to 5 job and I bibi saa bibi bia bibi ɛba hɔ even crown so why investment bi a wonya dividend ne ade monthly and yearly that means a part of your income, so your paycheck, your weekly or 2 weeks paycheck, business be aware on the side, mutual funds, or investing in mutual funds, dividend, and I say, because I know it might be a compounding interest, but those things need no, it mean about your income, your income. Hey, young simple just in a round create to say, oh, may a regular job on quantum income, there be antisa, yeah, deɛ wonya nyinaa biribi a wonya nyinaa wɔ anasa ketewa bi a wonya biara fa investment ho ɛfa biribiara ho, yɛka yɛduru adeɛ na yɛnkyerɛkyerɛ mu kakra. Income no yɛwɔ income, yɛwɔ gross ɛne yɛwɔ your friends and net. It's gross income na ne deɛ gross income no ɛne the income na meka ne nyinaa ɛnyɛ aba hɔ nom a ɛno ne your friend is saying or gross income. Example, say be a make 50,000 and that's a regular job no kabum be a win 50,000 a year. It means say in your friend saying in a month you'll be making about 4,166. That is your gross monthly income. Na yearly income is 50,000. Net no so so net no so say that 50,000 what can name only 50,000. Now I feel about better tax. I feel na ebi auto the 401k to account ma you better to do things or your friend saying any deduction be a wo sa pay check and I say a free one the 401k tax deduction I be crying medical those nneɛma na better to na no federal tax na state almost how state tax it is in area you be no and then net worth no it say monthly no say me keep 4,166. Let's say after that inside deduction federal income tax, state income tax, 401k, your friends say me health deductions, those things now 8,002 yet free more now no me net your friends say me net income me de kufi and I say me net no 2,966. That is the difference, the net versus the gross. The gross near stand about when yana yin TB free mono and net near after yet TB a free money na the about hon. But Nina the bottom line is the biggest world building tool. And I say if you a dear bit me a wow, I'm waiting to build it wealth pano a income. Say if she na a calculation kakra na which a neighbor calculations kakra near his necessity. Say if she calculate here. So if who make your friends say you have the medium household income in America right now. I think for the past 2 years ago, and Abisa, you have say 67,500. That's the medium. The medium doesn't mean average. Medium means you have slow any form that the medium income. No. It so if you are investing 15% of your income in your retirement, which is 67,500 now. For the period of 30 years now, you make over $2 million. You make over $2 million just like that. And you say a dear bit me a boy me to build the word power and you be never be brave and I say so I get rich quick and I be sad but I say dependent who focus on your income on now start to see we start so year by the time we retire now on Nasdaq and then baby be brave. Hey, and a medium income na America no, I know say nipa bebree or form bebree so was through way is just the medium. You share the next year. Say you share what is income. You share what is net worth. Net worth anything. Net worth so simply means say what you own versus what you owe. what you own versus what you owe. In a simple terms, adeɛ a nneɛma a wowɔ nyinaa a ɛyɛ waa wo dea, nneɛma a wowɔ nyinaa ɛyɛ waa wo dea, ɛne ɛka a wodi nyinaa no, sɛ yɛyi firi mu a, the difference no ɛyɛ ɛne wo net worth. Emu bebree a yɛntumi calculate saa nneɛma no, anaasɛ ɔmo fa no different no sɛ nnipa bebree hɔ nom a ne network obi sɛ ne network ne income a wonya. No, network ɛyɛ wo network ɛyɛ nneɛma a ɛyɛ wo deɛ nyinaa anaasɛ wo own biribi a wo own biara na ɛne ɛka a wodi nyinaa no wote firi mu a the difference no ɛne wo network. Nti no yɛhwɛ mu a sɛ ɛka sɛ calculate a wohwɛ calculations anaa biribi saa na according to US Census Bureau no, the median net worth of Americans anaasɛ American household no ɛyɛ 118,000. Okay, this again nyɛ ebi wɔ soro ebi wɔ fam, but on average no ɛno no. Nti yɛhwɛ a you break it down at the age of obi wɔ 35 the net worth ɛyɛ 15,700. Yɛhwɛ 35 to 45 35 to 44 ɛyɛ 83,150. Yɛhwɛ 45 to 54 ɛyɛ 139,200. Yɛhwɛ 55 to 64 203,900. 60 to 69 266,400, and 70 to 74 305,000, and 75 and up on 249,500. You know, this is the net worth on average by age. Which means that nyadi a agye kra nyadi is it means if we are not bisa but better what me these days no there are so many online tools you can use with me I try to Google type in net worth calculator bit me amount the kind of tools I'll be me the net worth and I said the things you own in a shame own na afi no amount the dear you own in na beka ho na afi ayewe. The difference not to say the mechanic and then network you move bebree the good thing is that yes I don't know I was positive that is your network. Negative that means your network will negative. The best way is to me a cost from ASC be free. Yebema nyama ye wono ebedo so chain e ka yede. Yes ana that difference now. That means that you're positive, a good news. At the same time, it's no positive, no too lower than a hard drink to be young and kosro mawa. The next one, is it better to have a higher income or a higher net worth? You better say you higher income and I say higher net worth. If you want, it depends on you. It depends on you. But the whole thing is a higher income no automatically doesn't give you a higher net worth. It doesn't. Automatically, it doesn't. There are so many studies that show say even the people that make more crown, most of the time, no, they are in trouble. In the example, say, you pretend to say, yeah, you draw our marketing executive director who is making about 150,000 a year. Now the net worth is 20,000. Because no, you can be your net worth is what you own versus what you owe. The income doesn't automatically put the so because of the income 150 no, and interest was a net worth more than 20,000. Now you share na danfo if you also or no or your school teacher will make you 45,000 in a year. If you 45,000 in a year now, you had no so the network 250,000 because adding a BBC BBA, the first executive marketing executive director no versus school teacher no in the school teacher be a omoji low executive director or more and so then it me basa. These are some of the things that can now be dependent on you. The more you make no automatically doesn't make your net worth more. It's up to you. na wasa woye. You see, now here's the situation. Eden basa. Eden basa. Who say income is just a snapshot of your financial situation. Wo now betimi change saa nneɛma no nyinaa. Wo betimi change that situation. It depend on how betimi ayɛ. Building wealth, what it is if you make more income, it can help you to build wealth fast and faster. Between or build a larger network faster. Because all things be equal, so we'll be making 150, we'll be making 45,000. That's what we say. Live do life here. That's they are building wealth. The more you make 150, or saying it build the world a year. All things be equal. But we should study steady be brave. So many people and that's on a millionaire column, no. The people that make a lot of income, no, they are not part of that column, no. That means there's something wrong. You can make $1 million, but making $1 million now, if you spend $2 million, that means you're on the negative side. So, but we make 45,000. That's what you need to be on the positive side. The faster you make more income, it doesn't mean say automatically, or say your net worth should be high, and I say your net worth should be more than your friends saying will be or no make it lower than you. It all depends on you. It all depends on you. So if we be make 500,000 or 50,000 now, it doesn't matter. It depends on the ubitinya save now what you invest throughout your career. It gradually, if you invest in a once say kakra na de woko. And say in so many celebrities are no making more millions and over near day, but and check in a period of especially mobile football, mobile basketball, with a period of near lifetime, so mobile ball, no, or mobile, bare 4 5 years, no, and I say a basketball football check a club 10 years, no, now the time ended and now fee on share the niskabi, it's not. They've made so many names. Iverson, Walker, so many of them. Big one crab, Mike Tyson. Made about over 500 million, and so no, it will point in that and before. It all depends on you, the person. Say if we make it 50,000, na say onyema wo form on the cabibree. Na say try say utimi 15% of it said the it's simple. Within 30 years, within 30 years, a will start from 30 and at 37 now retire 67 now. Your net worth ultimately invest 15% of it. Your net worth should be about 1.7 million. Your net worth should be about 1.7 million. The reason why me far this topic pan say you will be bruhonma yani down say do how you make it skakese intimi and get your head, which is wrong. Nipa be brought more say any Americans here drew the dream it's not there anymore, and no, it's still there. People are still making it. It depends on you. It depends on you. Say we are busy or Niama and the we are busy to 2 6 say the American, even if you make 50,000, if it's out there, we a house will cry, you're not making a lot. Now 25,000, now 50,000. Now more 15%, more start 15% aware. In a period of infant said 30 years now, your share calculations now is about 1.7, which means that we retire with 1.7 now. You are far way better than so many of Americans. It all depends on us. The way BCI Nyama, the way, because we make too much money cry and I say debt is at your elbow, at your neck, and the paycheck to paycheck, because I'm making 1 million, I'm spending 2 million in a year. I mean, 1 million I'm making. Definitely, that extra 1 million has to go somewhere. And banner here they took plastic, so you the G loan, you the so many things. You die near the G akuyi free. Until no spending you baby and you're sustainable. Now fear was a bankruptcy, need those things never. So yes, higher income is good, all things being equal. Build it word faster now, larger word faster. But the faster make more shouldn't be an excuse. because you heard the numbers now, you make it 50,000. That's it. We see gradually, small, in a period of 30 years now. You should retire with dignity. You should retire with 1.7 million. So it shouldn't be an excuse. Whether it's a high income or high net worth or whatever it is, no, just your high income, no, and make you that you have to work on it to be able to get there. Share your next one. To your next one, to your shema, they said the canon. So you invest 15% crown of 50,000 over 30 years now, which so started free 37 till start 30 crown, and that means you'll be invested over 37 years. You should get more than that. It should be 2 million, 2 million and over. You shall say gradually, as the years na equal na build. Until I get back on investments, so you good say, and you discount on the total. Time is also the same thing. The same person will be a witty said what was in a period of 30 years, we not 1.7, but we train a period of 20 years. It comes way down. A bit be crying into 1 million. Not was out with for another more 47, 57, the same thing. I was see investor by investor, so see making sure say it's starting in term, at the same time, so at this point, if you are what temenka, that's when she done fashion to honor even when you can 50 years grana and yes she started. The best time I was saying we invested was yesterday. The second best time today. Third best time today. Fourth best time. That means what tier in so mad so I was all starting. Now we're starting investing. No, I feel we who say saving crowd be a start so save now we save $100 a month. Now starting from the age of 20. Now retire by 65. We trim 1.8 million. Just $100. That means I invested over there 45 years. Time also here when it comes to investing. Whether we pay too much or too much, it comes down to you. It all depends on you. Where we see your name. Yes. Okay. So what do you become? So when do you become a millionaire? This question A, question B, and probably brew honoma. Some more can because of the calculation of people will say or 1 million you gonna account ma and that's 1 million and over and or a millionaire. No, in your sanity. Millionaire calculations no all your net worth and I say all what you own versus what you owe. Say the name kind of earlier on what you own versus what you owe. And you make an example, say I started this K Guma a friend said me 1K maybe I'm 25 and I'm this K Guma started me this K Guma kakra. Remember that money no so I invest all the time. Now after a while no me di 30 my Tommy house then no me tua me di Guma me tua and be after maybe 45 30 years na me kwa kwhwe maybe I'm 700,000 eguma my account my retirement account maybe I'm a 401k me road be 700,000 now me fee so I'm toy maybe cry me toy no me ton be 250 and I say in fact me ton be 250 now the work me tua no and at the same time equity ba be go so no then so me hwa e bia de me tua gu ni equity ba be count na 300 boom we a millionaire many times so catch be I don't feel like it any feeling millionaire not any feeling it's just the math calculate na bro so million and 0.0001 you are a millionaire and the feeling no you shouldn't be so share say you share example if I say 31% of millionaires now because a very, very important and very, very, very important. Which might say only 31% of millionaires had average annual income of 100,000 or more. All right. So whatever it is, no, the percentage, no, I know say in 2018 there were 12 million millionaires. So let's start from there. Out of that time, no, out of the 12 million millionaires, no, only 31% of them and more income a year 100,000 or more. Income or make it 6 figures. So that means 69,000, 69% no, make it a million, and make it 100,000 in their life. And yet, that column, Nti then the man basa. Ni na steady say yeah, they be some more questions no. Consistent saving to say that make we start 10 term now we see gradually you stash money away, you stash now my way. It doesn't matter say we make 100,000 and also make it 50,000, make it 30,000. We this care to kakra we to na air core near the no. We say all of a sudden I started building up, because look at it this way. Say yeah, for kakra. So be make 150. That's nipa no intimi save bibia. Ni nan so spending ni na. That's will be making 50,000. Now at least ultimately 15% net to account to ma said you can in a period of 30 years or 1.5 million. It's in this should tell you say yes, it's good to increase your income. It's good so we have more income. And the number one, all things being equal, no, if you make more income, also you'll be able to stash money away and keep it here, make you quicker. Your friend is saying, but you are building network quicker, larger, and faster. No, you know, okay, say we been here, but at the same time, no, say who make it na say at least make it below 6 digits. That's at least we try say we stay way down. Your friend say you make more, you spend less than what you make. Usually, no, you have wiggle room to invest more. At the same time, steady nature say out of Nipana air canon 2018, the research that was done, no, income level be na I say sometimes yeah enjoying this, and then you income level I show more the top 5 of the richest, another top career 5 career millionaires now. The first one was engineers. The second one was accountant. The shocking part was the third one was teachers. It was so shocking. The fourth one was lawyers, and the fifth one, managers. Managers, there are so many different angles of managers. The shocking part was teachers. Teachers in Meki, but if you now, so we process people, we engineers are we process, rules. We accountants are the same. Teachers, they have things they follow to teach those things. No, we share those. Those are very different saying. That means at the end fast and who say I say because the same thing. They stay always spend less than they make. Now almost this invest consistently, gradually, small, and the things that the name about the top 5 now is shocking. 1, doctors. 2, CEOs. Few CEOs what that making millions. No, the top people making more money. No, almost are listening. It was shocking. Not teachers making very low. No, listening. It shows that it doesn't matter how much you make, but if you can consistently save or live beyond your means and save the rest now, it's the myth say any American or every American in America today can become a millionaire. And yet myth is still there, it's still existing. If you save and invest a better way. In fact, that the whole thing crying said most people so if you who should be a wealthy will be a wealthy and as will be scan have the first thing we buy a dream crying say, oh, we will DM say heritage worth, especially yeah, black folks, even white kid be nasi be scanners, yes, some of them did, but which is a and yes, I cry steady nature. You share, we share out of 12 million, almost 79% of them, friends saying, first generation millionaires, self-made millionaires, or man make your own millionaire. If you few people inherit about 5% inherit, but any the more any substantial, any the more millionaires who are not making millions every and son or onya sa inheritance no to say bia o make bia na bi wi no make bia 5,000 near 5,000 man ye millionaire bia na bi wi and I said papa bi eja na bi kakra bi satan no make ye wi, and at the same time so 5% also you receive will be very substantial, but substantial no satan na san for no ye wi in out of self-made millionaires no 10%, which is only receive because at that time they were already millionaires. It's only 10%, 10% pay, and they are inherited big timer, and the amount millionaires. It is a we American, we should 10 people, every 10 millionaires biana out of them just one pay in inherited. It is that notion that the bia who be say bia or skaka crania bia ya dream na and I say who inherited this animal and I say was see the American dream is gone. And nyadi abiti na those things ni no and yet true a myth among for na money make it said be a ni nan say be stay consistent, be stay be live within your means, you know, on fact be brain to turn so not all the time, gradual we see no small, you know, you be bro my piska kasibi ne de akwa yi bibi ansa na efi say yenyeska na say efi say na be my no uti the stories now. Actually there's a book called Baby Steps Millionaire. We're friends saying the path will show you the path to the millionaire Americans have taken to become millionaires. The million Americans have taken to become millionaires. Baby step millionaires. A bit me actual step by step. How Oma millionaires. The kwa fast so mutimi it you know, and yet we income kakakano kwa and a bit me do sa. But at the same time, so make income na good. But make it less so that's we stay consistent with doing what you're doing, stay within your means. A bit in your boy amoy. The everything be a bit in your calculate and I say how a bit in your calculate income. A send it in calculate income. Means that near cano paycheck. Paycheck no bibia after if I say regular one, nyama be a commissions, benefits, any you know tips. You know, more be our age more restaurant valley for those people need tips in animal nyan nina aka ho ema your friend is saying now income side you hustle be away you know occasional ones you know you might be run my occasional seasonal to say whether any change or maybe kakra bi or year count those things in aka ho ema make income him. You know, who are those things in Ghana? You'll be anyway income. To the example, we had calculations now. Example of income now. Let's say day job offering, you know, offering bonuses, commissions. Nina remember bonuses, commissions. Nina can now we invest in securities, we invest in mutual fund, and also provide dividends. Nina account your income. You know, so one net salary is 64,000. Annual commission, the commission, be a jumem, be on my or be on the sales apart from the regular, you know, G commission can we say 35,000, sorry, 3,500 or annual bonuses, you know, go after that or senior bonuses and so annual dividend, be a win free investment, be a be a invest in mutual fund, invest with visa. It is a first adding nana, that means your total income for the year, no, a year $73,084. You know, it's bit me use this now they are calculating. In this case, no, it's about 6,090 now per month. It's weekly, no, 1,405. That's how we calculate your income because we sometimes we just say yearly income you're saying but when you see pay attention. You pay attention na way. You know, kwabena bete won ka chepa o meje also yeah for also the bra you can income ne net worth yeah pese hwese ne sitie pese hu se ne income ne net worth etie say income kese no e chain net worth and say nyina say depend on no se ne obesi aye no yo ene me chia o say mama ti kwabena say o say uh how can someone okay question at the buy yo I mean, tell question here. How can someone make a minimum wage and become a millionaire? Can you please explain? That's good. Yo, yenfa no kakra minimum wage. Minimum wage now. I think say about 7 .7 something. It's a calculate minimum wage. The minimum I can say a tough. But whatever it is, no, if you live within your means, then you have a wiggle room, right? Whilst I'm talking, I'm trying to calculate minimum wage. A tough. So if I say 7, minimum so minimum wage and bet me at the atoa me, you say 7, no 5 something, same somebody cost 7. Maybe say DCC, I'm say echo 15, depending on it. So just $7 cry and say baby $7 say 40 times 7, 280. The 280 no times 4, 1,120 times 12, into 13,440. Would you say depending on baby artist, or baby Virginia, New York, and also California, made a and these days, would you say you'll be struggling a tap so bit make you see. Advice I would do, say I'll give you first, and say better try to increase your income. But let's base on this, say we'll make it 13,440. If you live within your means, first of all, no, one thing I would say is say there's this mentality say we pay ubia first, then we pay ourselves second. Say if you are investing 15% of this 13,400, 13,440, 13 well, if you 15% of 13,440, 440, 2016. So yeah, 2016, 2016. Okay, 2016. That means a month, a 168. Okay, you cobra maybe yeah, they can crack or honey ashadi. That means in a month, no, so it means 168. 168. See, divided by the crown, that means every week crown, $42. Every week, $42. A patch of shade kakama mohana me pese be ye calculations bi ne shade wa ha. Bear with me here. You said me your cover challenge me pa. Okay, retirement calculator. Okay, yo, eba. Bear with me here for a second. Bear with me here. Okay. So yen calculate say if you bet me save that amount now. Where is this? Okay. It's making you a free one. About the same day we come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I'm almost there, Abraham. Bear with me. Yo, 200 and okay. I hope so. I'm suggesting me first now. Good. Say, your first nipa started at the age of 25, and we'll make it size scanner, right? 25 and we'll make it size scanner. All right. Retirement is 67. And you know, so say we or started 25 we it's 168. It's 168, you know. You see, you said for the past 100 years, the stock exchange MIA 10% for the past from since 77, 1977, it's about 11%. So let's be consecutive and use 10%. Say Nippon civil from this time to this time, you beat me any. We crown make us Nippon a failure. That means from the age of 25 all the way to 67, a period of 42 years, we're making raise that. I know say minimum so person challenge it was no, but that is it's not sustainable. Say we be making and I say any possible say you'll be making $7 from the age of 25 all the way to the age of 67. It's never, I won't, that means anyway, the biggest failure ever. It's na idea a be so a percentage news. That means we no so crowd now opposite kind of nuance of how I will be to survival with the 30 if I'm saying 13,400. So a bit discussed that. But what it is if you stay within your means, because I know so I make 13,440 a year. I know, which is way below poverty line. Poverty line, no crano, way below that. Hey, if I know so I make that now, if I stay within my means, that means no, after whatever taxes necessary, which people will definitely they are not paying taxes. You bet by the end of the day, you'll be saying an addy. But if I stay within my means and I spend your friend saying 11,000 for the year, that means I can still be a millionaire. It's up to us. Like I said, we can discuss, better way to survive with that. That is different. But the question was, how can someone make a minimum wage and become a millionaire? And this is what I've proven. It is all another question. We can discuss the nuances of it. But say make answer, we make it that amount. No, even the poverty line, is way below that. That means then you have to find a way to increase your income. I know there are some people are out there because of issues, health issues, and they don't make much. And I say, want to speak but so you regular body, able body, will be okay. Now this time, we'll catch them to make it 13,000. I will always challenge you because these days there are so many. Yesterday, we were making some discussion about how to increase your income. People started talking about it because there's this group I've been talking to them about this all the time. They started doing the same thing I'm talking to them. Obi wɔ ha ne deɛ ne sɛ obi wɔ kora wɔnyɛ adwuma mothers ne bebree wɔ hɔnom a ɔmo stay at home ne saa nneɛma ne deɛ ne sɛ ɔbɛkɔ thrift store anaa ɔbɛkɔ your friends and those store donation stores no na wakɔyi ntade $1 na waba bɛsi na wayɛ ne kama na wayɛ no ɔde ato ST ɔde ato so many places will be making more than 13,000 a year. Making more than they make a lot of money. Need the answer. Once again, say if you want to talk about how a bit I can challenge you. We can talk about that and say you are not doing your best when you are making this because if you are there's nothing wrong with you. Now say you're able body and now make this. Then there's a question. But the calculation am I actually say if you invest 15% of whatever you make, which is the 13,400, which is the minimum, which is $7, a 13 to the year, a 13,440. Out of that, 15%, a 2016. If we start to be 25 years, yes, saving crown say we start a year, 10 years after that, or 35. Still, we'll be end up with 400 and something thousand, almost $500,000. Way better than say Obi making 300,000. Now one for $1 crown to throughout in life. The bottom line is if you can save earlier, which means at least if you save 15% of what you make, yes. What I would say is what I know is most people are almost struggle panel at this time. They make around about 30,000. Around 30,000 because not a lot of people. Because I know say right now I don't see so many companies are pay exactly the minimum wage. Those that pay exactly the minimum wage, that means there are commissions I will make you after that, and our tips I will make you after that. That puts you more than that because 13,000 is way beyond below the poverty line, which is about even the poverty line is about 19,000 or so. About 24,000. 24,000 or so. If you getting anything less than that, then you are in trouble. But if you can stay within data, that means invest 15%, you can still be there. So that's the calculation. About yeah. Like I said, if you see a quite bit survive with other things to say or living expenses near there, then we can also talk about that. Until let the question come, then we can talk about that. So in your question of the buy, in your cover and I'm hosting. Also, my question I'm who be I'm from the but I hope some answer the questions. My answer yeah for between the uncle. You want to back to the discussion. Let me see. I have to go back and Okay, yes. Go back. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Yo. Oh, okay. Me patch your move and chimoha. It's me who baby at my screen the crack was. Okay, it's a menyano. Yo, Timmy Yakabra, oh, more a year, Fabra, ye. Yo, in terms of how I beat your calculate, your friend saying, how I see you be calculate income. Who you say make no income most of the time no the calculation yeah a very a money in your way you go on or make small money near there on fa kran ka ho but ni na ka ho na ma income no na ebeye way no if they say they make no you can na abuma we invest it gradually now we call once na they will call what it is time ehu hia pa time ehu hia most of the time no yeah in fact time on ho you train because so here 160 yeah nipa 168 and yeah is see na nipa bit me invest 168 no so to me invest 168 at the age of 25 I invest could be in fact so start 20 krana but in fact right after out of college which is about 21 22 you can see say baby are all corner or quite kakra eti time a very big factor when it comes to investing. Time a very big factor. Scanner edit one so a hia deɛ, but what the kakra bi ultimate the kakra bi ato hɔ, kakra na ultimate drew hɔ. You know, say in fact we invested, na say 1% crown a friend say we invested $100 crown. You say you pay real one more $100 a piece of money. When it on a weekend, I'll be get that to mama. You bet you invested that we invested in term kakra is gonna get you there. It's gonna get you there. Correct me hear more questions. Person me who supposed to talk the nuances now. Me if you ABC I know. I should be a commercial breaker by the trash. But you making sure say your income BB you're calculating now and also your income BB and then your biggest world building tool, you know, your income and yet any other thing, your income, any be a bit me most people yeah, no look outside somewhere else and be bizarre. Because even if you want to invest your income now because we invest it's in your drew point be that money is going to make you money. Hey, it's you know, yeah, you see the income credit agrocra, the BI income be a boy, ma it's me move on. Yeah, and you know, the good thing is to say these days, especially, we have the opportunity to increase our income. Now, increase your income, not to be to say a paper, a money to change where you said me can a commercial break by a commercial break by a bit twice so now your fair free hand. Say one thing can be ma a commercial break by about a fat free hand. Make sure see. Okay. You come for bit home. Yeah, Franco. Yeah, it's because I'm sure it's can't be High Life Radio and OTA. Sikasem program and the bro, your boy, your host, Patrick Befi. And your topic no retirement. What is the difference between income and net worth? What is the difference between income and net worth? And yeah, come one seven. Obetimi the contributions about our between the two charts name obetimi ascending and I say was so joining na contribute to obetimi aye and also nti yɛbɛkɔ back na yɛakɔhwɛ yɛ topic no te sɛ deɛ yɛ nua no question a obisa answer ma no wie nti no wɔ hɔ a ɛbɛtumi ayɛ yɛnhwɛ baabi a ne yɛduru mfiri hɔ no afei yɛmfa mfiri hɔ ɛm sɛ na yɛwɔ let me see okay ne yɛwɔ calculation how to calculate income nti sɛ deɛ yɛka no yɛ calculate income a biribiara most of the time yɛ a yɛmfa yɛyi nka ho yeah, other incomes are in if it's a small ones then count in a part of our income are in become the next one you the next one is how to calculate net worth. All right, how to calculate net worth. Hanayana problem work crime. Calculation of network involves creating a network. Also, yes, now started church or near ma because it will be more money. Because a few and yes, a few clients who are minimum casania, they will be subscribing the network, and they are with him. No, then everything that you own versus what you own versus what you owe. It's the emphasis of checking accounts, your checking accounts, your saving accounts, your home worth, the difference, another rest be our a retirement fund be our whole 401ks, and I say Roth, and I say why your friends say other brokerage account be our personal properties like vehicle. We say car cut down in value. That means every time you cut down in value, with free, pension, near money, securities, stocks. I want to sign near no, near be a kaka home profit share. Sign near money no, your net worth, over calculate. We share how I be see, nti you make an example. These are all assets at war. Into checking account, if I saw 600 woman, part of it, the savings were 10,000. Home be a cost a friends in 365. 401ks will be 24,000. Or vehicle 32. Brokerage account 12. In total, a 444,589. That's the total asset at war. The total asset. Now, remember, every crown at home in tree and in now be able to say, a tree and I say, the equity in the part no one buy. Thing depend on same you see and son it that calculation. It's young down here. Calculating net worth no. Once now calculate no, the difference no. I will say to make no. It depend, we are nothing about liabilities necessarily money free. Liabilities ne bi ne deɛ yɛmfa sɛ bi wa mortgage whatever the difference is deɛ wowɔ ɛyɛ wo dea ɛne deɛ ɛnyɛ wo dea no na the next one personal loans a wagye credit card balances auto loans, student loans, medical bills a yɛntuaeɛ home equity loans a yɛagye aka ho money you owe to friends and family. I know say most of the time your calculations and fan home, but in na ho and a tax be a won't and I will tax be a back be also chia. And after totaling up all your assets now feel better liability free also trust liability now who say the difference and the your net worth. The difference. Usually say liability is so and I say greater than your asset. That means a negative net worth, which is not good. All the time you want to stay on the positive. On the positive side, you may see making sure say cost kakra. The more asset you want, than the liabilities, the higher your net worth. So it is always good say you making sure say your net worth also yes, that is the next way example of the liabilities the mortgage 200, car loan 29, credit card 4,000, student loan 36, personal loan 13, personal your friends unpaid medical bills 300. You submit this up so 284, which means the mortgage which can be the difference that means 200 after this see it didn't have a boomer you share into total assets minus total liabilities 444,589. Yet 284 no free ma. That means that this time no you're positive. Now it's a positive if I say 160,000. That means your net worth 160,000. Barbara what your net worth 160,000 say okay can you na na sanity. Yeah. Example na me make if Barbara now also the example I'm making can say sanity. Okay can you na that's your net worth. The moment say opposite the other way say what you own was 284 and what you owe was 44. That means that one negative 160, and that is not good. That is it's not good at all. These are this is how you calculate net worth. Nipa bebree hɔ no ma calculate saa wei a bohu sɛ ɔmo a bi a wato fie akyɛ wɔn gye equity free mu ebi a ɛmfa sɛ ɔto fie bɛ the year 2000 koraa wotɔ no bi a bɛyɛ 300,000 anaasɛ wotɔ no bɛyɛ 200,000 na sɛ ne worth is about bɛyɛ 500 a na deɛ watwitwa ka ho a that means sɛ wo na wongye hwee free mu a you are almost there. Almost be a bear 400, 400, 450 wom. Na bi a we obi so a wo save bebree otim this to account mu kakra na. Na wo bi a no so wotimi do be 600 a bi a wo brokerage accounts kakra wo keka ni na boma nipa bebree hono e do this point na say yeah we pay. But see there be me I don't feel like it said me kan elia no. There's no any feeling when it comes to your calculating net worth, any feeling. Math lecture say we a millionaire because after all the deduction and all this that is where your net worth is. Into any feeling cry. No be what to say because of so feeling nice I dream a way to say I say millionaires are the people that are using big houses, using nice cars or fancy cars, those things need to because if you only sad status, and that's only sad in its office or millionaire, no, and you're feeling. See, if you average American and average American millionaire, they live in a 2,500 square feet house. They don't use new cars; they use slightly used car paid off. So that means anything on cars, like interest. They don't pay interest on cars, and at the same time, they buy jeans at Walmart, So that flash it said all canon. Now at the same time, we want more customers. Now you don't want me to spend, and I say you don't want me to enjoy the fruit of my. Sometimes we now sacrifice here for a short period, do level beer, and you're crying about those things, and a paper by itself because you have the money, you've saved for it, you've worked so hard until that point, with me. And then we start with 20s by 30 and your end 30 and 40s but you enjoy the as still because your behavior now start so see behavior all the time you keep on doing unjai. That is the network now say we see calculating it's say see they need to improve your network. CBI is in your network me say even quite positive. Emphasis be 40. Near this calculation your network is 160. Sometimes a woman say positive there, but sometimes we percent ke cost crack and then 500, 640 and can you bad that means say by the time maybe I hit retirement, maybe I will be a million and over. Because person need a position or retire, at least that money you are saving, whatever you are doing, will make you more money. If you are 40, let's say a network 50 or 500, the rule of 72, just every 7 years, the other money will double. That means 47 or a million already. It's even or if I saw 50 cra, that means and yeah, no one said you want to see yourself being somewhere and move to somewhere. At this point, so negative, very disturbing, very, very disturbing. But it can be done. It doesn't matter what the age is. Try as much as how a bit improve your net worth. So betimi improve ama your network so eti akoso. Nti at this point ne yenhwe how ade na betimi aya betimi then say you keep track of all our assets and debt said yeah no you keep track of bibia ekoso nyama you only and nyama you need those things na you make sure say you keep track aboa meeting start see near baby see na baby betimi move forward. That's the first thing I betimi started. The next one say share the yeah na what you own versus what you owe. Become negative when you owe too much. It is a reverser. Bene wetimi ayesa. You better try to pay off debt. MCI program ya be brave on oko High Life Radio, oko YouTube channel, oko ina now on how betimi pay off your debt. Effective way betimi pay off debt. Ya program within 2 years when you have break now you can pay off debt on that. Now you better try to your debt ever form. Most people yani with debt because the fire near to near be infant to say you will cry any plan for your finances. I say your juma, your bar, your chair bills, your didi, your juma. Bien who na all winning it will be BMA when you plan. Winning, especially winning ankasano, a intentional act. Untimi nka say sorry me come back sana. No, I was all now planning. Here's situation say be our network or negative and even a positive ground or down. How can you improve it? You need a plan first. Was all planning. So made them me improve. Now, first of all, no, made that make me a pay off debt. And as make me reduce debt now, what I owe no, a be more than the debt now I have. And in this situation, no, the next thing I was saying is you better start it. I list all our debt, you better lift it near improve. The focus should be making on time payment, any of those things. No, they avoid the bill crowd. Sometimes the bill you pay attention, interest and you payment near the next cost. We start to say we pay off data. So anybody they make planning, anything. It's all budgeted. You know where your money is going. You know what you're doing with your money. You are in charge, not the money. So many times, scan the baby emfa. And any ska baby emfa. Until that situation na the biana hocho because now what ska baby una scan baby ako. Hey, in this situation, now we are paying attention. You pay attention to your budget. Ni who say ni sitie. The didn't need the cabibre. A quite best maybe to me use a can in there when I say you best start to see improve. We are budgeter. Best start ama sani na ni so bibia ama you be brain your budget not say make an answer your corner. No, person winning it should be intentional act. It should be intentional. Obi any one more Super Bowl you're winning and say I could be a quarterback and say crime best no far so winning Super Bowl now because say me and I say yeah and I'm winning. No. Usually no Super Bowl no or winning he has been doing this and I said he has been doing this training back and forth since over 5-10 years. And what training and in the 20s and the 30s. You can't just get up say the same thing finance. You have to plan, plan it so CIA and money easier. So one plan here, the biana scan control. The planning back big one and say your budget. Budget, John Maxwell and a kind or say it's you telling your money what to do instead of wondering where it went. You should have a budget. We na me you should say na me say na me we na me misika no budget no when him sky be fee. Na him sky so a so spending. Into the akani. Then what start so we put the talk debt no start so we debt kakra. Say we budget na say we need we go room we need be we chiri there then now see start to say yeah say betimi improve your income and I say be side job yeah be account be bringing more a little bit income betimi start to be put on towards loans and I say those na boa is still loans and I say be a mortgage you can aka betimi to say betimi anyway say they make sure so you pay attention you go cry church check abwana niska da wana kwako yi na safi think sa ne manya sa dream The first thing after I say, yeah, we in and you negative and you positive kind of we know. You may make sure say you start to pay off them because the whole thing about network building, what you own versus what you owe. The moment I are negative, that means what you own is a lot than what you own. It's not always you want to make sure that you're bringing what you owe down of a lot of debt, paying off a lot of debt. And gradually, it's going to get you there. If you start doing that, gradually, it's going to get you there. Here, number three. So, the third thing I was here, you increase your income. I'd say that in your Cobrana may catch with just $7. Yes, sometimes no, a hard drain. To say make a one man in situation, or new way be able to improve because of it be a disease, sickness. I mean, BB. Apart from that, say if BB okay, there, we are in a gig economy. There are so many things so many things you can do, so many things with talent, with skills, kakra, or it can bring something, it can bring something. It may increase your income. So they make and yet after say a BBA is too much after a 9 to 5 job these days just I mean who they meeting at a example na me make who are they and say or ton a keke maybe and say or ton or thrift stores no or funny me or ntade blankets ni sa nyama nya oba no be polish ne kama on the akoto wo the opa try hwe say bia nyama kure go garage because most of the time you to so many things we don't use them. A lot of things are yet taught a garage are in use. And I say we fee a cloud and yama be bree. Start to sell this time man cry no we ye kakra polishon kakra. Never to Facebook marketplace and then for to Etsy for to those sites now to talk to you'll be surprised that the office say where you reject crown people will be coming for it. Umbe talks me 1 hour away or no be negotiations because I don't be credit how it make sense in you it can be a bit yeah that one thing a bit me increase here say with me for instance delivery apps be with me delivery with so many things I'll be extra can how bit me start to pay off debt. Another thing is that maybe in through be changing jobs when it comes to changing jobs sometimes no math now it makes sense in a sense that we are so much into we the government job incentives will have say if you no make it 40,000 or what kind of incentives we need now how can you together if you about 10,000 15,000 to make it 55,000 at the same time or potential and that's opportunities will be go out there and make 100,000 120 we are still in that you say the first say government job security no there's nothing like job security and sometimes you need the it's going to take a lot for be a fire but the potentials are bit make it out making more out there 40,000 all the incentives put together is 15,000 now we'll be making 100,000 150 over the baby for to insurance I could your friend saying health insurance website akoto nyama saa incentives ni abetimi enya bi nti ya me be so saa nyama ni kwa sometimes ya na ekele you so many debt bi wo si twa na say student loan akyekyere ni ade but we are still in that corner no and in that loop ni say we the government job and as we the job security to musi yeso ni bia ohwa your potential na your skill set no betimi make you more go across times 2 times 3 it's still yes that corner no nko it ya me ensure say betimi try say betimi change your income. Another thing the betimi boys betimi increase your income so say kwan best betimi afa say be increase your income once you hold man betimi ask for raise in name say o call boss or catch and say hey boss we pay increment any years or say o set meeting betimi boss na kasa now check what you've done what do history ade what year wetimi aboa ama company move forward and ama aboa company ama aboa company ama company do baby na wetimi ebisa boss say opese je na wetimi aye betimi ama wetimi aye de wo ye no aye no more say be ya almost betimi reward o sa na na start bi obetimi a chose me we betimi na wotumi na ayɛ negotiations okay sɛ mtumi yɛduru this yɛ bia bɛ increase saa ne yɛ no nti negotiation wobɛtumi ayɛ ba wo nsɔre prɛko pɛ sɛ wokɔ na obi wɔ no ɔno team sɛ ɔnnu baabi because obi wɔ adwuma no akora wɔn taking it serious ɔnyɛ ne yie ɛna wotumi kora akɔyɛ nti ne nyinaa ka wɔ so make sure so taking it serious wo history a wotumi ade a wotumi ayɛ aboa wo na wɔ sɛ wotumi yɛ saa side hustle bebree wɔ hɔnom bi sometimes kora side hustles bebree wɔ hɔnom a yɛyɛ try sɛ yɛyɛ abusa afi bi do baabi no na kora making more than even kora your regular jobs no especially there are so many people that say no more mechanics, or electrician, or so many things. And say not long ago, incomes are pay a lot, but you don't really need a 4-year degree. What shared the Niamana, a woman out here, electrician was making about 67,000. Sometimes I maybe store jobs, I don't know. You share a elevator operator crowd was making about 83,000, so 87,000. Never be brought my mom for anyway. Those things, be always ask skill sets no crowd that long time about be a bit do krum and I say what start still use anyone. Which you start a side hustle or those use that as your side hustle. We wanna be maybe cry now if you more, unya more. We wanna if crab be regular job because once I feel no regular job. And we shouldn't be afraid to change jobs. We should make sure say yes skill set and I say bibia you need that na your talent bibi say everything you say na money na everything aboa me increase your income maybe everything they pay off debt let me my network no so equally because what you own versus what you owe, the more debt you have the lesser net worth yes. Another thing so everything I try everything aboa everything increase your income, your hobbies. In some man this. If you look into it, there are so many websites out there to hold man. We yet be sana the two on man, or you be say book cry at all. You make sure say if your network no form or negative and I say form level be even positive crying empire, we can try as much as me increase your income. The next one between a boy am a way see being invested. You move be honoma yenya investment cra invest yenya take advantage of so many things, especially when it comes to Bolma. We invest at least we try so we invest maybe something means 2%. Yes, we invested here, but it doesn't go a long way helping at the end because 2%. Why you be there? I will go across invest but at least I'd say the American say if you can invest 15% of your income and say so make it 13,000 now make it 15%. Would you invest 15% of it in a period of 40 years? No, hit $1 million and over. We also say bonuses. Next time you maybe be biano or try udini. Sometimes also make it so the sign man so ultimate invest ultimate the shame. I bet me aboa man investing in BBA aboa we starting a kakra the BI audition most no friend dollar cost averaging. I say every month no we do kakra 100 na they are 200. The good thing can say especially so your employee one so employee so much be more all the time make sure say almost saying when it comes to employee 401ks and I say employee sponsored retirement fund and I said what government the money with those things because remember 401ks and no defer taxes into taxes are the take 401k and sana yato taxes those things in our crisis how taxable income ever for depending on the bracket our womb. This year you can put in 22,500 if we if 22,500 in a ubetim dia two. That means if you make more crown our bracket be a bracket no year higher year. So if you 22,500 a man of Timmy before. At the same time, it's not obiting a rot so kakra. Rot no so a because and also remember what deferred tax of 401k. time or withdraw now you better tax. Roth after tax money. Until after tax money, and no tax free. Bibia who tax or withdraw tax free, no taxes because you've paid your tax already. Hey, you need both. But yeah, I can say you were saying this a road beat match, mad beat tradition. It is a opportunity we are road on the first. Then why sorry, match beat yeah, it's all opportunity say what you match mawa. We hear the match now, what you the map paper. If I say 5%, I'll do the 5%. Now the next one I'll call road. I'll call the road no roads, this year which made 6,500, we are 50 below, we are 50 up, which is 7,500. And we must here we are, then you come back and put the rest in here. At the same time, so while we were Juma and I said, one hour with Juma and I said, we were 1099. Now we need access to employee sponsored one. While bit may be what dear, bit may start with the road and our traditional one. Now will be what dear companies be offer those say, these days and it's the first, yeah, and it's the first now. Ubi Sanyamana Eden. See, you can just go to all those Vanguard, Fidelity and those companies. No be what they no started. As we this get to kakra na we say na move ko ho. Invest no a part yen train na we yen ntama eboa. Ehwe we na eboa. Said you hear say did you just get a network wake up call? Yes. So we your calculation na calculation a negative a very disturbing. Now especially a negative whereby if you are in few age where ni kakra na this should wake you up. This should be alert. So ubitimi away. Ubitimi the process na yekunina no. Say mostly a negative that means say a car would dear no a dorsal a chain nneɛma a wɔn ni wobɛtumi go through that process into sɛ deɛ yɛkɔ na because ne nyinaa gyina w'awo so ɛnyɛ obi na ɛbɛyɛ ama wo ne nyinaa gyina w'awo so you can make more money, you can make more salary sɛdeɛ yɛfa no sɛ wo spending ne nyinaa woni biribiara wɔ hɔ at the same time so koraa no sometimes yɛa ne yɛfili sɛ yɛbɛtumi de sika ato hɔ baya na sometimes the car no ɛdɔɔso too much nti no yes, so we are fan of paying everyone first, then you pay yourself last. It's necessary by the time you reach so this kind of san. Hey, this kind of san. And your son, I say, if you need now, I say, next month, they be next month, we want the 40, next month, we want the 50, we want at the end, you only be said that honor. But the good thing is, say, you are on the driver's seat, you control your own destiny. You control your own finances. It's the steps now, So your plan. It doesn't matter where the 40, where the 50, even where the 60 krana, I can be 7 years, I'm more retired krana. So when you brace up, so yeah, which me a starting. We all plan. Now you're budgeting, budget. That means when I would direct you sika, baby uncle. Nisika ne direct you be. I'll try to be invest, take a crack, the boy. At the same time, we was at this position. Then my ABA or frustrated. Who also with me, I na. With me, get in touch with us. With me, help. We are in a position of helping people to get out of debt, especially, and also manage risk and save and invest. Get in touch with us. This information with me, one. The free money saying, see, who say your income there is just a snapshot of your friend saying what we make at a certain point because the income fluctuates back and forth. But no bit me aboying ama yetimi ama your net worth is your cost in liabilities, assets together. Assets or subtract liabilities free the difference anyone net worth or negative at and in your wake up call if BBI and I want to BBI get in touch near more it me do that level obit me a frame a office number mobile number BB bit me a now wait me free that situation because most of the time income issue the planning and this money this money naba. Yo, ti to say the mekano, ye bois ema utimi free debt. A dear higher pa ye debt. Debt no is something that steals from us, it steals our income. And then the money go paycheck to paycheck, rat race, you make a lot of money. You know, the study that came out recently, it just said every 1 out of 4 American every 1 out of 4 will make it 6 digits live on paycheck to paycheck, which is very, very disturbing. Making 100,000 and over, you live on paycheck to paycheck. How? You know, all because we pay too much on stuff, buy things we don't need to please people that we don't like and they don't even like us. You know, we buy we live beyond our means, and this animal naba. The moment I calculate your friends or network calculation, let's say negative, then it should give you clues. Say now you have to start living within your means. Now, you know, we buy so many things. We buy houses, especially. We buy too much of a house. You know, sometimes it's not like a big house and a but sometimes maybe a Ukrainian swing. We will still start a free condo going straight if it's a talk, be a single family. Those things in you know, house, you can always move up or condo. Next 4 or 5 years, we'll be at a town home. Next 4 or 5 years, you know, we'll be at a single family and that's all talk. We'll be a dream house all the time. No, and so now you are buying too much of your house. You know, you're making sure say you stay within a friend saying means. You always, if you stay within our means, if you stay within what you make, and I say you stay below it, always no, you'll be fine. Always. If you make even 13,000, that you can stay within that and also you can stay below it, not wiggle room to invest that, you always win. Then will make it 1 million. Now spend it 2 million. And it's a million extra no or baby echo. Edia also be nature says can. You know, be free for now by be free. I am for affirmation of the weekend. So say I am determined to succeed. Nothing can stop me. It's true. You are determined to succeed. Nothing can stop you. I mean, when you say your question now will be side. A very good question. You know, these days there are so many dream out there. Almost just I said, no, you can't make it. Oh, there's so many things going on these days. Please, if you control your own finance, you control your own destiny, even if you don't make much. That's a one. If you don't make much, my advice, but try to make it more. But even with that, if you stay within that means, if you stay below that means, example, you make an example. If you can invest 15% of what uh, what your income is, then you have something. You know, the good thing about people that invest is at the end, no, omuska. More invest because they can learn omuska kakra. Hey, the more they be to honor. Yeah, and I make sure say you save so. I will see you invested that money. We have money that you save just for emergency fund, and it's not really for investment, for protection in case emergency tour. Bit me and so many times young people say emergency fund we could invest it. No, it was so money yet. What they are cooking money market account. And yet for any investment, it's just for protection. Because sometimes no, as a DBR now go back to debt. So we need emergency fund. And I would the Kotobi BB CD Nessa that's we here. Or sometimes I will say penalties near because of the time and so on. And you know, you be a bear assess amount accessible any time be out here be on sabitimiaka. Yeah. You making sure say if we live beyond our means, we will always be fine. We live beyond our means, we will always be fine. Always. Okay, and go back to affirmation of this. I say I'm determined to succeed. Nothing can stop me from. Okay, nothing can stop me. I'm determined to succeed. Nothing can stop me. I'm determined to succeed. Nothing can stop me. I'm determined to succeed. So, and a topic that was retirement. What is different? What is the difference between income and net worth? Income and net worth. Say you know, the income no, and then net worth. You the difference. You know, you say it depends on us. Say you make it more income. You making more income. No, say if we can save an investor, a bit me abuaye. If we can save an investor, a bit me abuaye. Yo, The mame fa we entoa so ɛwɔ ha no. Te sɛ deɛ meka no, sɛ if wɔ situation bi mu na woyɛ hwee ɛnyɛ yie, yɛhwɛ sɛneɛ the system ne te a, American system ne te a, ɛyɛ system bi a it wasn't designed for you to succeed. It was designed for the corporations, and you don't have to follow that trend. If you follow the trends, you always fall for the traps, right? I used to be, I would say, Yakobo Bosian, oh, I will see a school. I will see a couple Bosian, I will see a toka, I will see a couple Bosian, I will see me na de biana ye debt near debt. Yes, into the secret crown, you define the be good debt and bad debt. One thing I will see when you say debt is debt. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad, at the end the debt, right? But in so no, and I say, unya that notion na de biya na ma ase one side pay. I said de biya no option you one pay. Me pese me go school or some ko loan. But there are so many things out there. There are so many ways I between a school, between a for free. There are something called scholarships. Between a school for free, but you have to apply for those. There's something called JOB. Between a juma or the Nina so a school choice because school be na 100,000 a year. Oh yeah, juma they are quite bad. Meanwhile, to know with me, I could be a lower, maybe a year juma, a bit me those things now are something I was here start to see pay attention on. Ebi anya yanka start to see a meba, omo college ni ade. Ina say komo makoji loans ne saa nneɛma no. Ebi a intimi save sika ma omo de beko school na wɔsi ekoji loan. Ni nyinaa na ɛmoa owie school na, school ni obeko owie obenye sika wo. It's not in there back kutia. And since they say as a millennials crowd, they are buying houses together. They don't know each other. Share baby, money at the animal to house because almost too much to pay in their student loan. And the we so they were quite hard and we are not reward yourself with a new car and also the payment at nti yɛ free ha near the caneba student loan car payment yɛ the credit card near the account na nipa yɛ bɛware nso free nso the same nti bɛka bom a akyɛ 5 years na afei yɛ ho dere yɛbɛtumi stay off all those things whereby say yɛ bibia yɛto yɛ bo na yɛ those things no nti yɛto yɛ bo ne yɛka sɛ yɛ saa nneɛma nyinaa de biara no yɛde yɛbɛduru baabi a ɛbɛti ama yɛnkɔgyegye saa nneɛma no nneɛma yɛ options yɛ have more options nyɛ one option pɛ bibia na because we have one option at the behind you be in debt because that's the only man who say oh and I was semi koji that's how you be in debt. But there are different ways I'll be to live. You don't have to be on debt all the time. Bit me I'll be reduced as much as you can because as I the network no be quite hey see stay on budget hardly see ever go back to debt if you stay on budget because now you're starting controlling your money. Now you make sure if your debt are you paying it down if possible credit me training every because sometimes some of us we make too much money to be in debt and that's too much money to be broke ubu account you making 100 and 200 make it no but you are broke because you have too much the money doesn't stay with you money no back money nasako you are broke how scanning your tones and accounts and hit account no nako even a kind of crew for my money no more yes, when you're in a position see to be a cat and Sunday tree on can. Yes, I only be out the sea, only be beard out the piano, the piano the car. And so every year be out try so improving income. A friend and lifestyle creep. That is where you increase your income. Then you match it with something or to be no matching with. Hey, may increase your income. May make it 80,000 now make 100,000. Oh, no, changing the car. The car will make a payment of 500 now make a payment of 700 nti no the size can increment on the about the akwakushi the bia no na ye ho kire the bia na ye ho kire you make sure say we stay away from those things no yes we can enjoy your labor but not whereby I would cut too much not whereby I will paying interest or compounding interest now will say good for you no will be you make sure see you say any money in free life maybe boy that's on the debt side you help us to say we manage risk insurance. There are so many insurance we cannot afford not to have them. So many insurance that we cannot afford not to have them. Let me see. MSOB so many insurance that we cannot afford to have them. Okay. Eh, hello. Kasa with you. Kasa. Hello. Ah, yepa. Okay. Good, good. Go ahead. Uh-huh. Ampa. Ampa. Uh-huh. Okay. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Sales. Uh-huh. That's right. Okay. That's right. Hmm. Yeah, Ampa. Ampa. Hmm. Omuhuefe. Yeah, but better inventions. Yes. Correct. Especially with the gig economy. Yo. Maloma. your brother Marluma na yɛne no kasaeɛ no wama yɛ encouragement ne nneɛma bebree. Bro, 7 to 9 p.m. wobɛtumi adwane a financial we are enough Kofi Cranton yɛ toa so. Nti no contribution will be a bit in the account every Monday 7 to 9 p.m. Yɛda ase bebree. Nti sɛneɛ your brother so ka no yɛn try as much as say yɛbɛtumi atry sɛ yɛbɛsave. Very important. It doesn't matter age a wadu sɛ sɛn o wo starting in time a good deɛ but ɛmfa ho ne deɛ baabi a wo age wode kakra bɛduru ɛm sɛ yɛyɛ math yi nyinaa ehu yi sɛ wo starting $100 koraa na sɛ wo starting in time by the time a period of 20 wo starting by 25 a period of by 40 years no wo by 1 point something 1.3 ɛbrɛ aso kyerɛ mu sɛ how can somebody or no make it a minimum wage, which is there $7 a bit to me. So we invest 15% of it, which is the minimum wage $7 now. It's about about 13,440. Saying if you can invest 15% of it, you can still be on top about 1.3 million from the period of maybe 25 all the way. Which I would suggest that we try as much as we increase your income because in Kobase, a period of 42 years unya income unya raise yes it will never happen that period and that means we even could be making more than that in the fund to it at the same time so see a build the water now build the water now say one take care of risk a ma a yedi my no untimi training na and we be auto now we need auto insurance now we need accident na your fault now say come from your pocket heading sometimes it's the court issues there but because who needs sales can hard the good thing is that for auto insurance no almost all the 50 states no a force so that's good like a health insurance it doesn't matter when you need usa or you're short or be here life insurance a steady say average 30-year-old American we are now the hospital for a week now by 30,000 it imagines what started to sell build the worth now that money it was saved through pocketing by him said one of the leading causes of bankruptcy health bills and our medical bills it doesn't matter what the also here another one here pass insurance life insurance a replace your income it's sad when you talk of life insurance it's not for you. It's for your dependent. The moment I would dependent biano, we hear life insurance. We dependent on Kwandia, we hear life insurance because if you are not there, that income now, because on our roof, that can help them. And so making sure at least we have 10 to 12 months of your yearly income, meaning say we making 100,000 now, we have between 1 million to your friend is saying 1.2 for your dependent. Yeah, that is life insurance is not for you. We share the definition of insurance. We move risk to be so. And insurance when you can invest it, we can invest on so many things. But it's so sad. Life insurance is not for you. For your dependent. I know say recently there's so many deaths in our community. Money I wasn't taken care of. Please, get insurance. If a BBB untimi enya na say unnim se ne city please get in touch ebetimi aboa aboa amefa information to ebetimi aboa say obetimi enya those things in and please try as much as ebetimi say put risk those risk in ebetimi put in places. Another one disability insurance and your friends saying long term and short term. Most short term you're free your job. Long term when you're free job what grab it be pay a little bit or talk outside the heading or more than 55 65 long term care here's a steady just say people that need OHT the possibility to be here long term care and say you may be on my address especially your community say you better retire fee by unim DBC ujia na utia a year. When the 60 my advice is a mention about hit 60 pay when he has an man. When networks see more than maybe a 500 or 600 a millionaire. If it be your friend's umbrella insurance, you need that insurance. A couple of hundreds per $100, three or four, and yet much. But I don't know it go beyond because car or auto insurance are what the limit are nipa bit me tria. These days are ubia ye nyama nyina gu abontin. Unya lawyer bi anu udi ubi asemi ama no wako nya car accident bi abu afa so company na tua 5 ebi mo kusi 50,000 watua wie that lawyer ntimi ko find out no hu onyama mu say bi worth more than a million ya de omutimi asiwo. That's where umbrella insurance come in. To network for more, make sure say budget umbrella insurance. No one yet the the home insurance, you make sure say everything is in place. Or maybe a flood near the what, make sure say flood the account. You keep on say all the time. You keep update on those things. No, a bit me a boy. I'm say the mechano. Any situation, finance, invest, managing risk, getting out of debt, need those things in your hitting a ufreya information ɛwɔ hɔ no wofrɛ that information a betumi anya yɛn na etimi aboa amoa take care of those things ne nyinaa ɛboa amoa take those things care of those things ne nyinaa nti no MCA program no ɛba wie ɛbɛsia but before sɛ yɛbɛkɔ no please yɛ make sure say risk no yɛ manage risk ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛha adwene paa sɛdeɛ meka no recently so many things going on ɔmo a yɛgya ɔmo wɔ akyi no bibia ni hɔ ma ɔmo so that kitimi yɛ bibi kakra ma ɔmo a ebitumi aboa ɔmo ama sɛ school na ɔmo bɛkɔ sɛ deɛ na ɔmo bɛyɛ wɔ ɛbɛyɛ ɛm sɛ ayɛ wɔ ha no sɛ woni saa de na sɛ ofirim na nkora ne susa situations ɔmo timi kɔ ebi wɔ no a etimi ɔmo go different situations because they have to take control ɛbɛmo wakɔ bi a bad habit bi ne saa ne ebitumi ɛnyɛ ade papa eti yɛde bɛ awie next your friends say next Monday meet 7 to 9 p.m. Sikasem program. Before we go, no, make sure so you spend wisely, you save intentionally, and give. So this is your boy Patrick Befi, High Life Radio, and our Sikasem program. If a commercial breaks, one time in Kabima, and yeah, peace out next week.